You lose if all you do is keep going and refuse to quit. Yes, that's the truth, because winning or losing is not decided by persistence alone. In this video, I want to go beyond loud, empty slogans. These words can reduce the pain you may be forced to endure in the future. These words changed how I see my relationship and how I see life. And when I say relationship, I'm mainly talking about marriage. Two people sharing the same bed, the same house, the same life. Yet after years, they still live like strangers. They live together. They work. They build a comfortable life. But most of the time, their real goal is just to let time pass. And they make less and less effort to truly move closer to each other.
Over time, they slowly become indifferent to each other's wants, even the small ones. Going for a walk together in this weather would feel nice. Let's play the song we danced to at our wedding and dance again. What if we take a music class together? What if we wake up tomorrow and watch the sunrise while drinking coffee? Would you be okay with a one-week trip? And the other person always has an answer, without stopping to think about what they're really doing. I'm busy right now. I don't have time. We're too old for that. That's too expensive. I'm tired. These answers don't mean you're intentionally trying to hurt them. They come from believing there's always time and that they'll always be there.
You think these small moments don't really matter? In fact, some of us believe a good life means having a good income, being loyal to each other, no betrayal, and fewer arguments. Those things are important, but they're not enough. There are small moments in life that seem insignificant to us, like the conversation you have at the breakfast table, the few minutes you spend walking side by side, talking about the trees, the flowers, or how you feel about a coworker and the changes happening at work. When you try to listen better, when you don't ignore his or her feelings, when you make an effort not to appear indifferent, each one of these moments matters.
Indifference doesn't happen suddenly. It happens gradually, and that's why so many of us don't even notice it. These repeated answers slowly begin to change everything. Little by little, there are no more requests, no more excitement, no more desire. One person, or sometimes both, retreat inward, and at best, they attach themselves to a friend group just to fill part of that void. They remain only roommates. You tell yourself, it's been a long time since our marriage, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. So this must be normal. It's natural for the passion to fade, but this is not normal. This is complacency and a refusal to look at the depth of the issue. The truth is something else.
Sometimes a single event makes us realize that all those requests and moments had an expiration date, and there's no time left to make things right. An illness, an accident, one unexpected incident, something that leaves you thinking only about the dreams that were lost, the things you slowly gave up, and the pain you would be forced to endure in the future. And then you realize there is no second chance. The trips we never took, the words we never said, the excitement we never showed, because we always believed there was time, until suddenly it's too late, and later becomes never. I realized this at 65. I learned that it's not only betrayal or lies that threaten a relationship. The slow erosion of passion, the lack of effort for intimacy are just as dangerous. You stop asking, you stop questioning, because you believe they'll always be here. And then one event changes everything. Suddenly, he or she is no longer there. There's no more time to know him or her, to listen to his or her words, to understand his or her wants. And just like that, everything is over forever. There are times when we are physically present but emotionally absent. We use the bills as an excuse, the phone and social media as an excuse, the children and everyone else as an excuse. We ignore, we become selfish. We stop making the effort for intimacy, for getting closer. We tell ourselves, as long as I work and make money, it's enough. As long as I provide, it's enough. These neglects, these small moments, are what destroy relationships. They destroy dreams, passion, and desire. Do you remember the last time you talked with your partner about dreams, fears, and ideas? The last time you did something just to see him or her happy? The last time you truly listened to the sound of his or her voice and looked closely at the details of his or her face? The truth is, one of you will die first, and these opportunities will never return. Everything will end all at once.
Life isn't only about constantly pushing yourself, maintaining discipline, and obsessing over goals. Yes, goals matter. But sometimes, you have to stop and ask yourself what the real meaning of your life is. Look around you. Do you see someone who is simply getting through the days, just waiting for them to end because of the way you show up? So do some things, not out of obligation, but because they matter to someone you love and who loves you. Not just because logic or reason approves or rejects it, but because one day, when you realize all the opportunities are gone, you'll have to carry a deep pain with you. Don't just be a suitable partner, be a good one. Be intimate and curious. Be real and close. When you share your life with someone, treat every small moment as important. Things will never be perfect, but there is still time. So love.
If this video was useful to you, please subscribe to the channel. And if there's someone around you who needs to hear these words, make sure you send this video to them. Here at Motive Code, we go deep into life to decode what truly matters. Join Motive Code so you don't miss what comes next.